later how I changed them, and then you'll probably tell me like, what? We can change them again. Okay, that's not good enough. Don't trust your students. Okay, so of course I'm always curious. Like ChatGPT, know it all. How should teachers? Sorry, I prompt needed some grammar. How should teacher design assignments to avoid unhelpful use of AI? Okay, so that was my question. What should we do? And ChatGPT, how do you think it responded? Probably with a lot of the suggestions we got. Designing assignments that encourage genuine engagement and discourage a lot of behavior is a growing concern. Okay, by design, okay, I like this. By designing assignments that are personal, interactive, and reflective of classroom learning, students are more likely to, they did not read. Require process-based work. I love this. So project-based learning, process-based writing, step-by-step, where students are logging what they're doing. That's where you have a chance to check in with them, like, oh yeah, tell me more about this outline. Like, how are you going to develop this? Like, all those kinds of things. Checking in on them and holding them accountable. Emphasize real-time presentation or interaction. So we also have, don't have all your stuff just down here. Get interesting ways for students to have to create and evaluate. And we have some really nice examples of that. Get students working up there in ways that aren't. Okay, I like to introduce, I must be homesick or something. I like to introduce people that I work with. I'm on sabbatical this term, so that's another reason. So it's not just I'm away from there, but I haven't been with my colleagues. I worked summer school. They weren't all there. So September, I haven't seen them for a few months. So I miss them. This is my boss, Kelly Marion, but she's more like a colleague than a boss. And we teach in the language teaching studies MA program in the Department of Linguistics. We work at a lot of you. Transparent assignment design. That's kind of what I was thinking about when you were talking about there are assignments where you can use AI, assignments where you can't, probably explaining why is it good to do it here, why not good. So it's all very clear and transparent. Personalized assignments to enhance student interest, okay? And then she tries to, make it a little challenging. Scaffolding assignment into parts. That's just what ChatGPT was saying, process-based. All these different steps, a lot of them happen in the class, step by step. And again, she's a language teacher too, so we do that anyways, right? We have these project-based things that's all scaffolded. She has big classes, so they can't all come and present in front of the room. We have Canvas. We use Canvas for our course websites, and so she has them make little mini videos and then upload them. But I say, hey Kelly, can't they just have ChatGPT, say something and then they just read it? But she says no, they do a pretty good job. So her sense is it does encourage them to do more work on their own. But I'm not 100% convinced. Okay. Require evidence of student process. Again, figure that into the assessments. They have to explain what they did. They have to log in hours, whatever it is. Require citation of course readings. So they're working with the materials for the class. Now, some of my classes I use really popular books. So I was checking ChatGPT the other day, like, hey, can you summarize this chapter? And so, I had the whole book in ChatGPT. Said, would you like me to summarize the other chapters? Would you like me to give examples? And I was like, oh my God, that's my book that I want students to actually read. And obviously, but then I actually give them these quizzes with little details, which they probably can figure out how to put into ChatGPT. But it takes some time. So I'm gonna have to get my little irritating questions and put them in. Okay, suggestion to get this. Raise expectations of what counts as quality work. So that's part of the change, right? We're changing. So what indicates? So that was one example. Quality work was, able to present what they've learned in this interesting sort of creative design. Collaborate with students to develop grading rubrics. I say that a lot. I don't know if that would work here in Pakistan, but get them involved in some of those decisions and what is quality work and how should it be evaluated. break up assignments into a cohesive set of small pieces, potentially across different modalities. So they do a little writing, they do a video bank, they do a group kind of presentation. I was mentioning earlier, class discussions, other presentations that students are doing becomes part of what you're requiring as, part of their text. Maybe the paper is, use 3 examples of, I don't know, comments that were made in class or during lectures that, illustrate something or other. Have students grade, critique, and or analyze AI work according to transparent assignment expectations. This also makes me want to think of something I want to evolve. We're outgrowing rigid noun-based modes of thinking. We're growing into needing more dynamic, verb-oriented perspective. So he's all in. He's just like, whoop, here we go. But he's very thoughtful about it. So he's telling us, educators, use AI as a tool to spark inquiry and insight, support reflection, research, inspire creativity and community. So he says it's there for us, but you need to know how to use it. Effective use of AI allows us to realize our human intelligences by offloading the lower order procedural work. So we're back to Bloom's do verify accuracy, cite AI, so know how to cite it, consider representative nature of text generated, protect private information, AI. These are things, these things. He has them using AI to get this stuff done and capable. That's so annoying though. ChatGPT is telling you these things when it's just like making stuff up. And then don't blindly trust detection tools. We already talked about that. I don't ask AI to do anything you wouldn't ask a human to do. I think that's kind of nice. Like, would you ask your friend to, can you write my paper for me? Not right. You ask your friend, can you check my grammar for me? Okay. Ask your friend, oh, I'm thinking about writing this, topic. What do you think? Do you have any ideas? So brainstorming feels kind of okay. The writing itself, solo. The, getting some feedback on it. Yeah, I kind of like that. He is really suspicious of all these things, Grammarly, ChatGPT. I don't want to do that. I think these are all points that have been covered. The way writing prompts are crafted is very important. Okay, we can't overlook that. Where we need to get trained. We need to train our students. Protect yourself and your students in terms of privacy and ethics. Stay true to your teaching principles. Okay, so the task we're going to do, I'm going to say your turn, is we're going to use, is anybody familiar with the HEC's general ed courses that will roll approaches that guide us? Student-centered instruction, that should sound very familiar to all of you. Project-based learning, process pedagogy, so we're bringing in those again. 21st century skills in community engagement and culturally responsive teaching. And there are 3 courses. Introduction to expository writing, cross-cultural communication and translation skills, critical reading, and academic writing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You can do a little skimming and scanning. You should get a good sense. Number 3, analyze in what ways might AI influence the way students do their work.
Has provided a vibrant platform for exploring the evolving intersection of artificial intelligence with literature, language, and linguistics. Over the course of these insightful sessions, I'm sure you've had the opportunity to exchange knowledge, spark meaningful conversations, and imagine new possibilities for research and teaching in the digital age. So really, we are really thankful to all of the participants who have come from really different institutions and all across the country and have participated and made this a success. Before I move towards the formal vote of thanks, I would ask anybody from the participants to kindly come and share their feedback with us, if anybody would want to.
Tariq Mahmood from University of Chikwal, and this workshop was really very useful for all of us, but especially it was useful for me because I never used AI in my classroom. But after this, workshop, I'll be able to use different tools of AI in my classrooms. So I'm feeling quite confident, much confident rather. And
Vajana Women's University. I would like to begin with expressing my utmost gratitude to the resource person, Dr. Patricia Bashby, for conducting intellectually stimulating workshop sessions. Dr. Bashby, thank you very much for being a source of inspiration for all of us. I am grateful to the participants who joined us from different parts of the country and made this PCI successful. My special thanks.
Give a round of applause for yourself.
My special thanks to our collaborators, Reva Pakistan, Pak Tisol, the sponsors CSC Pakistan, members of organizing committee, administrative staff, and volunteer students who have been instrumental in the. We are looking forward to welcoming you all to the conference. Thank you very much.